Hey guys, it's Gretchen's Vegan Bakery back with another recipe for my How to Cook Vegan for Beginners series here on YouTube. This is definitely one of my all-time favorites and why I named it the best vegan lasagna ever. I wish you could taste how amazing this is. Well, you will as soon as you make it, so let's get started right away to make that a reality. I am using a few of the commercial brands for the cheese and the meat layer for this lasagna, but if you're not someone who likes to use those products, you can absolutely make your own vegan mozzarella cheese and forego the whole meat layer altogether. I also use Go Veggie vegan Parmesan cheese, and today I'm highlighting this ricotta cheese from Kite Hill. This is my first time using it, and while it is a bit pricey at $9 for this little container, it is just outstanding, and I loved how it made everything taste. But I'm giving you an alternative for a ricotta layer. If you don't want to spend that extra cash, I totally get it. My recipe is simply tofu with all the right spices for a really authentic tasting ricotta inside this lasagna. I'm just mashing it all together and a handful of vegan mozzarella cheese, then I'll reserve this for later. I'm cooking my meat layer with some pepper, fresh basil, onion, parsley, and garlic, and then the meatless crumbles just get cooked up in a saute pan with or without oil. I'm just really trying to cook oil-free lately, and actually I find that it really doesn't need any oil, to be honest. It does brown up quite nicely, and again, you can leave out this step completely if you're not into the fake meats, but once in a while I do like to use them. So once that starts cooking down a little bit, because it was frozen, I add the veggies, some Italian seasoning and oregano, and then a bit of salt. Once everything is cooked through, I'll add that first jar of tomato sauce. And then the fresh parsley and basil goes last. In the meantime, I'm cooking my pasta in a large pot of salted boiling water, and I'm also grilling up my veggies too. I love a layer of sweet onion and zucchini in my vegetable lasagna, and some mushrooms too. Alright, so my veggies are grilled, the noodles are cooked, I've got vegan mozzarella cheese, the Kite Hill ricotta, and my homemade tofu ricotta. And I'll take half of the second jar of tomato sauce and cover the bottom of the casserole dish, or I'm just using my 9 by 13 inch cake pan here. And oh yeah, don't forget the meatless layer on the stove. So now you could just really start layering. There are really no rules to how you layer this, just be sure to get it all in there. But I do make sure that I have the noodles just on the bottom and then the rest of them for the very top last layer. If you wanted to skip the meat layer or even the grilled veggie layer, you can certainly make this any way that you prefer. You may just need an extra box of noodles like a more traditional lasagna. Also, since I used the Kite Hill ricotta and my tofu ricotta, you can opt to do the same or just double up on whichever one you decide to use if you decide to just use one kind. I just want to quickly say that if anybody is new here to my channel, a big welcome to you. I do want to mention that not only do I show you my favorite vegan food recipes here in this series, How to Cook Vegan for Beginners, but my expertise is in baking. I have tons of great vegan cakes and cookies and brownies and so much more on my blog and here on my YouTube channel that I hope that you'll also want to check out, and subscribe here to my channel if you think you like what I'm doing. Alright, now that it is all layered up, get it into a preheated 375-degree Fahrenheit oven for just about 45 minutes. Now, if you know anything about lasagna, it's always better after it sits for a while, even the next day when it's had a chance to meld all those awesome flavors. But if you're like me, you can't wait to dig in, so that first piece is always a big mess. But believe me, I ate that without hesitation, and I got a better piece for the picture once it all settled down. Look at how awesome this looks. So creamy from the ricotta and the mozzarella cheeses. The flavors in this lasagna are on point, trust me. A non-vegan friend of mine tried this and said that food was delicious. He loved it. So I hope you will try making it. Just grab the recipe at gretchensveganbakery.com, and while you're there, pick up something for dessert. Well, don't pick it up, you'll actually have to make it. And of course, I'm going to recommend my equally impressive best vegan tiramisu ever to go with this Italian-American classic dinner. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching my video, and I'll see you again soon for more great baking and cooking recipes. Bye for now.